Bum 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 bum. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Off a Planet adventure game from Kenner Toys. With exclusive Luke Skywalker Snowspeeder figure. This is basically what this is the remake of the vintage game, and they threw in a exclusive action figure, which isn't very exclusive because they probably made like millions of these copies of this game. Now, a long time ago, back in a time far, far away, when Star Wars first came out, they had a bunch of these Star Wars board games. Then later in, I believe, does it tell us? It doesn't tell us the date. But when Star Wars was becoming popular again, Hasbro Gaming got the license for all the vintage Kenner toys and the vintage Kenner, board games that Star Wars had, and they decided to remake the games. And they threw in these neat retro collection action figures that Kenner Toys did. Supposedly it's supposed to be exclusive that you can only get with this board game, but I doubt that, and the reason I doubt that is because the reason I doubt it is because Hasbro likes money, and they keep making more and more stuff. So this is a remake, not the original Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. I do not, and have not found an original Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Hoth Ice Planet Adventure game. So to me, this is cool because it's like a game I don't have, even though it's a remake of a game. They probably should start making more remake games. I think they should make a lot of the vintage games that exist. I think they should, bring them back. Bring them back, Hasbro. Bring them back. Give us some of those vintage games from the old school stuff. Bring back, bring it back, all those games. Just bring them back. Give us some remakes of them, because a lot of people can't afford to get the copies of old ones, because some of these vintage games go for a killing. So looks like we have 5 clan pieces. 4 of them are Millennium Falcons, and one's a snow speeder. Okay, that's interesting. Like I said, I don't have this game. Have not found this game, the original copy, at a thrift store or yard sale or anything. But one thing I can tell you is the original. I can probably tell you this for a fact. The original probably didn't have all this plastic on it. Yeah. What's with all this plastic? These same companies say they want to help the environment, but then they put so much plastic on everything that you're just going to have to throw away. I don't get it. So, it looks... So here's the board. And it looks like you're supposed to battle these characters and then battle Darth Vader. So here's a rebel base. You go around and you have to battle the different characters. And then I guess if you miss the character, you gotta go around again. Or you just go up this way and you have to battle Darth Vader's. These might be a stop. You have to do the battle spaces. We all think about. I heard recently, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I heard. Okay, here's a whole bunch of cards. They all say Force. Literally every card says Force. Don't understand that, but these are all Force cards. They look like that on the front, and they look like that on the back. Well, that's just amazing. Don't know why you would need that many Force cards, but okay. You have them. Since I'm a thorough unboxing, I'll read you what every one of these incident cards say. But first, I want to know your thoughts of them doing to Luke. My man Luke Skywalker. They're going all woke on him, and they're going to make him gay. That's what I heard. What do y'all think about making Luke Skywalker gay? I mean, seriously, what do y'all think about that BS? Guy is not gay. Anyway, jeez. What do y'all also think about all this making women the heroes woke garbage? I mean, we used to have like men, real men that were the heroes of the stories. Now, all they do with men characters is they try to make them like jokes, like stupid, like dumb. It's getting over. It's getting bull crap with this woke feminist garbage. Yoda teaches you to master the Force. Draw 2 Force cards. Okay, that one says the same thing. Ben Kenobi directs you to Dagobah. Draw a Force card. Okay, says the same thing. Use the Force to defeat a Wampa. Draw 2 Force cards. Advance to the Probot battle square. Do battle if you have sufficient Force. So I think you have to have the number on these characters to be able to fight them with the Force. Advance to the AT-AT battle square. Do battle if you have significant Force. Advance to the Stormtrooper battle square. Do battle if you have significant Force. Advance to the Boba Fett battle square. Do battle if you have significant Force. Collect a Force card from each player. You encounter the dark side of the Force. Lose 1 Force card. You escape from Hoth undetected. Go again. You break through the Imperial blockade. Go again. Boba Fett is on your trail. Jump to hyperspace. Move ahead 2 spaces. Your ion cannons destroy attacking AT-ATs. Move ahead 3 spaces. Your ion cannons destroy attacking AT-ATs. Same one. Ship malfunctions. Move back a space. You're caught in a blizzard on Hoth. Move back 2 spaces. And that's the cards. That's all the cards. So, these are kind of cool. So if you ever wanted a Millennium Falcon, you can get one right here. Plus a Snowspeeder. Don't understand why they did it this way, but they did. You would think that they would make them all Snowspeeders and no Millennium Falcons. And it is the Empire Strikes Back, so My question is, why are you playing the rebels? Attacking or trying to escape from ice? Hoth? Also, they didn't even fight Darth Vader on Hoth. Really? I'm gonna read this because it's fun. It says, "Travel to dangerous ice planet Hoth and become a Jedi Knight." Well, that's not where you became a Jedi Knight. So the board game doesn't even match canon with the TV show. Movie. Counterparts to your Hoth Ice Planet game, you should have the Ice Planet Battle Board, the Spinner, 4 Millennium Falcon tokens, the Snow Speeder token, 81 Force cards, 27 Incident cards. When you're ready to play, put the Incident cards and the Force cards on the spaces marked on the board. Battle the 4 Imperial enemies to earn enough Force to defeat Darth Vader. To win the game, you must travel around the Ice Planet Hoth, having adventures and battling the 4 fearsome enemies. Yeah, really fearsome. That you find in your path. These adventures and battles will help you gather the force you will need to fight Darth Vader. If you defeat Darth Vader, you win. All players must start from the Rebel base. Choose your token. Use the Snow Speeder token in place of 1 of the Millennium Falcon tokens if you'd like. And use the spinner to see who will start first. The player who spins the highest number will go first. Play continues clockwise. 2. Each player takes 2 force cards from the deck at the start of the play. You will collect 2 more force cards each time you pass base, unless you have been sent there by an adventure on the board that says you may not collect force. To travel around the board, use the spinner. That would be this spinner to spin. Number of squares you may move on each turn. If spinner lands on the lane, spin again. Your mission around the ice planet Hoth is filled with adventure and action-packed battles. Yeah, there's only 4 of them, though. Really, there's not much. And picking up incident cards, that's really adventurous and action-packed. The path has many bright blue squares on it that match the incident cards. Each time you land on one, something has happened. You must draw an incident card from the top of the pile and do what it says. Each time you land on an adventure square, one of the squares with painted instructions, you must also do what it says. Simple, basically spin and move game. When you come to the path that leads to Darth's battle square, continue past it unless you have collected 10 or more force cards. Here's why. Gathering force. You can't battle Darth Vader and have a chance to win the game until you have reached Jedi strength, which is at least 10 force cards. Some of your adventures will help you gain force and some will make you lose it. But the best way to earn force quickly is to prove yourself in battles. Here's how. Battling enemies. This is the colored battle square spaces each enemy. There are also 2 numbers in the circle above the enemy. These numbers tell you how much force is required for battle. For example, it only takes 1 or 2 force cards to fight the Stormtrooper, but it takes 7 or 8 to fight Boba Fett. Anyway, to fight the enemy, you have to land on his battle square by exact count. If you have enough force cards, at least as many as the lower of the 2 numbers, in the enemy circle, you have to fight for the right to become a Jedi Knight. If you don't have enough force, you are too weak to do battle. Remain on the battle square until your next turn to fight for your right to become a Jedi Knight and defeat Darth Vader. You are going to have to risk your force cards against the enemy. You can choose to risk either the higher or the lower number of required force cards to do battle. Put the cards you are risking, the global contest. Risk, Star Wars, there's like 3 of them, and they're all better than this. Anyway, back to the show. what was that? Risk. Either the higher or lower number of required force card to do battle. Put the cards you are risking into the circle of the board and spin the spinners. If the spinner points to one of the colored bands that match the enemy, that would be colored. Got Stormtrooper here, Boba Fett here, Probot here, AT-AT here, and Darth Vader here. So we defeated Boba Fett or Probot. If, of course, we're going against those two. If spinner points to one of the colored bands that match the enemy, you have won. You win the same number of force cards that you have put into the circle. If, however, you lose the spin, you must give up only one of the force cards you put in the circle. You must go on spinning until there are no more force cards left in the circle, or until you win a spin. If you win, you will win the same number of force cards that are still left in the circle. So basically, you put up the lower number or the higher number, and that's many times you get to try to spin to win. Spin to win. And then you gain force cards equal to what's left. Okay, I got you. It's easy, for example, if you have landed on Probot's battle square, you must have at least 5 force cards to do battle. You decide to do battle by risking 6 force cards. You could risk either 5 or 6. You put your 6 force cards into the Probot circle on the board, and you spin a spinner. If you win the first spin, you win 6 more force cards. If you lose, you have to give up 1 force card. You spin and lose again. Now there's only 4 force cards. And left in the circle. You spin again and win. You have 1 more force cards. Kind of what I just said, but anyway. To battle Darth Vader. And join the dark side! Oh, wait. Defeat the dark side. Yeah. Anytime you have collected at least 10 force cards, you have become a Jedi Knight with enough strength to fight Darth Vader. It's that easy to become a Jedi Knight in this game. You just gotta collect 10 force cards. Oh, man, Lord. If you are getting close to the path leading to Darth Vader, and you have at least 10 force cards, you must turn in and carefully travel the dangerous orbit around him. You must stay in Darth's orbit until you land on the black battle square. You have an adventure that sends you away, or you lose your Jedi Knight status, having less than 10 force cards. You will battle Darth Vader the same way you have fought the other enemies, but this time, it's for real. This time, you must risk... Excuse me. You must risk all 10 force cards. 10 of them. All of them. It's all or nothing. That's why you might want to have more than 10 force cards when you, go up against Darth Vader. But you have to go up against Darth Vader when you get 10 force cards. Interesting. No more. No less. The spinner must point to one of the 2 narrow black bands. If it does, Darth has been beaten. Darth Vader has been defeated. The Empire has been defeated. You have won the game for the Rebels as the best Jedi Knight ever! AKA Luke Skywalker, the best Jedi Knight ever. There wasn't no other ones as good as him. Hey. Except maybe Darth Vader is Anakin Skywalker. Oops. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have said that. Oops. Y'all were not supposed to know that. Spoiler alerts. Is that hard, easy to defeat? See, that's for another rant, but no way would the Empire get defeated. That's about the only thing that the new sequel movies got right, was the fact that the Empire wouldn't have gotten defeated just because you defeated the Emperor and Darth Vader and blew up some Death Stars. That's not going to defeat the Empire. They had grand moths and moths all over the galaxy that ruled with iron fists and had complete control of planets and had like hundreds of star destroyers and stuff. You wouldn't defeat the dark side. You might defeat the dark side, but you wouldn't defeat the Empire that easy. That's like saying, okay, I'm in ancient Rome and I'm going to kill Caesar. Automatically, the whole empire of ancient Rome falls. No, it's not how it works. You just create a whole bunch of little mini Caesars that were proficient governors / military governors that were pretty much running their own countries. That's all you do. You create a bunch of little small countries. Rebel Alliance would not have won just by defeating. That's not how it works. Anyway, back to the rules. After a little small tangent. Darth is tricky. If he escapes you on all 10 spins, you must go directly to the Rebel base, collect 2 force cards, and begin a new journey around Hoth. The first player who defeats Darth Vader wins the game. Darth Vader is a tricky fellow. As you see so you still get 10 spins. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is tricky. 6. Yes! Woohoo! After the 7th spin. Wow. So it is possible. I just showed that it was possible that it could possibly be hard to defeat him. Okay, at the back of it. Now, it's just you. You're the one to blame, it's you. It's you. It's you. You're the one to blame, it's you. Oh, wait, that's wrong. It's me. No, it's liberals for the world. It's just you and the other rebel fighters traveling around the dangerous ice planet Hoth. You must use your wits and force to overcome the strong Imperial defenses lurking there. You will find your deadly enemies blocking your path, and you will come face to face with Darth Vader, the most evil villain in the universe. I mean, the Empire can send against you. Can your Jedi strength overcome him? It must, if the rebel forces are to triumph. Hoth Ice Planet Adventure Game by Kenner Toys and Disney and Hasbro Gaming. Now, I would put this back in the game. I'm gonna sell this. I don't really want the action figure. I'm gonna sell this for $20. So now, unboxing action figure. No, we're not unboxing the action figure. We're not going to, because I'm gonna sell it for $20, which will end up paying for the board game itself and doubling my money. Oh wait, even more, because did I tell you about the story? I went to Tuesday morning to have this game. Tuesday morning, I don't know if they're still doing it or not, but they're having like 10% sale off of everything in the whole entire store, right? Which is cool, because that is cool. Sales are cool. And this guy gave me a 50% off of this game. So, that's cool. And I applied to work there, but no one ever called me. They only wanted you to work part-time, even in a management position. Can you believe that? That's ridiculous. Anyway, let's take a more thorough look at the action figure, because that's what you're here. This is what you're here for right now. Check out that awesome picture of that crazy liberal actor who played, Luke Skywalker. The Star Wars Retro Collection is inspired by the 1980 Star Wars figures from that features original figure design and detailing, continuing collection from the galaxy far, far away. And they're a cash grab, because unfortunately for Kenner, you could actually find the Kenner Star Wars Force figures probably loose out in the wild sometimes, cheaper than buying brand new Star Wars figures. Star Wars, dun, 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 Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker exclusive. Hey, Kenner retro figure that only comes with the Off Ice Planet Adventure game, which is insane. Anyway, have a great day. Remember, God's good all the time. All the time, God's good. Keep on gaming. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Jesus loves, Jesus God, Jesus Lord, Jesus King, Jesus is the ruler of everything. I don't know why they trying to make Luke LGBT. That's stupid. Again, it. All this woke garbage nonsense. They need to quit that shit. Making the females have like the major roles and making men look like we're nobodies. That feminist garbage propaganda needs to crap needs to quit. And all that stuff. But what do you think about this game? And what do you think about the idea that they need to like bring back some of these vintage games? If they have to throw in action figure, do it. I mean, there's all kinds of vintage Indiana Jones games out there that are they're just this, right? They're roll and move games, right? But still, you can't find them all the time anymore. So just bring the games back and throw us some exclusive Indiana Jones action figures or something. Kenner had an Indiana Jones action figure line. There's a new Indiana Jones movie coming out. Hasbro, use some brains to make some money. Use your brains, make lots of money. Matter of fact, hire me, Hasbro. Hire me, Hasbro, to be an IKEA guy. I can make millions of dollars for you. And I only charge you like 10% a year. So, like, $100,000 or something like that. Like $100,000 salary plus freedom to, go around and play with all your stuff so I can create my own action figures and board games and whatnot. Come on, it's a good deal. Only $100,000 a year plus 10%. For the games I come out with, how much money y'all sell them, I make, 10%. Yeah. That's my offer, Hasbro. Take it. You're losing money by not taking it. Anyway, have a great day. Later. Comment down below your favorite planet in Star Wars, or your favorite Star Wars character, your favorite Jedi, your favorite Sith, your favorite Star Wars toy you had when you was a kid, favorite Star Wars board game, favorite Star Wars movie, something Star Wars related. Comment down below. Or if you just want to be weird and crazy, comment down below something Star Trek related. I don't care. Comment down below something. Something, anything. Because let's boldly go and do something that has never been done before. Which is almost impossible to do. Because Star Wars has boldly went woke. So if y'all want to talk about Star Trek, that's cool too. Or maybe some other great shows. Science fiction shows. There's all kinds of science fiction shows out there. Why does Star Wars and Star Trek get all the hype? One's science fiction, the other one's science fantasy. This one's technically science fantasy. Just saying. I only get 30-something minutes, so I'm trying to just kill time and let it run the whole 30-something minutes. I think it's 32 minutes. So, yeah, but I kind of just want to just say the heck with it and turn it off now after I go bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. All right. if y'all still here, here's a joke for you. A joke. I don't know if y'all heard it before, but this is a great joke. This is the best joke ever. It's the best joke in the whole entire galaxy. It's a Star Wars joke. Why did the Empire want to conquer the whole entire galaxy? They were trying to rid the galaxy of bum 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 bums bum 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 bums bum bum bums bum bum bums bum 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 bums bums bum bums bum bum bums, including Jedi's that were just freaking they were on the government's dime. I mean, the whole Senate of the Galactic Republic was just like, we're just going to pay these Jedi's to have their own temples and school and allow them to kidnap kids just because they had the right midichlorian count in their DNA tests and blood tests when they were born. And then we're going to say it's cool because they're the religion of the land, even though there was other religions. And it's also cool because, you know, they're like the peacekeepers that we send to do democracy and diplomacy and all that stuff for democracy across the world, which they did a lousy job of, by the way. They couldn't even detect a secret Sith guy through the Senate, rising himself all the way to power, which was also secretly starting